ball game's made up of on and off calls out there. And Suitsma spent half his timeout time attacking the referee in between the timeouts here. I say garbage. His squad's down 12. He's lucky Northport's only scored 3 points here in the fourth quarter, I believe. Freddie to the line, he'll shoot a 1-and-1. 3:18 to go here in the fourth. Cedric to the line. Puts the first one up, dribbles it around, and it falls. And they push it to a 13-point lead. That's a big basket because with that 3-point shot, they were inside of us there with 4 possessions. They could have tied. Now it'll take 5. Second one's up, nothing but net. Back to a 14-point lead. They inbounds to Sharada. They pick him up with semi-pressure. They work to Ludwig, underneath the hooker. He nearly has it taken away. He can't get it to fall. Kuiper with the rebound. He has Corson, brings it out of there. He gets it to Freddie. Freddie to the far corner. Looks inside, doesn't like what he sees, brings it back to Pudger, top of the key. He works to Sandman, underneath to Dan Stowe. He lays it up, can't get it to fall. Corson with the rebound, lays it up and in for 2. That might do it. That might do it. Sharada to Bentham. Bentham back to Sharada. 67-51, 2:40 to go here. They got to start thinking about nothing but 3-pointers now. They look to Kuiper outside, inside to Hooker. 42. Danny Stowe fouled him. I don't know how. Sander was trying to block him from behind. Stowe and Corson were both standing with their hands straight up, but Stowe kind of hit him with the hip.
Going to the line is number 44, Mike Hooker.
Probably fake.
Hooker with 2 shots.
Hooker will shoot a pair, 2:32 to go. First one's up and good, and it's back to a 15-point lead. But with that 3-point shot, nothing is safe. Nothing. Never over till it's over. Hooker to the line for the second one. He gets that one to dribble around and fall. They inbounds the Pudger. He gets it to the Sandman. He bounces it up to Freddie. Freddie all the way across the Pudge. They break the press. Sandman, top of the key. Works far left to Freddie. Back to Sandman, to Pudge. To Dan Stowe. Tries to go inside. Don't ask me why. I don't understand that move. McBain with a chance to pull within 12 with 2 minutes to go. Sharada from the outside for 3. Can't get it to go. Dan Stowe makes up for the miscue on the far end with the big board. No. Pudger to the Sandman across the timeline. He controls 3-point land. Brings it back top of the key to Pudge. Pudge controls the Freddie. He wants a jumper over there. Can't get that to go. Dan Stowe digs it up underneath. Hands it back to Corky. He's blocked. Can't get that to fall. Corky with the save. Good hustle underneath. 1:43 to go. It's getting closer. 14-point lead. They inbounds the Hooker. Hooker across the time stripe. Gets it to Bentham. To Sharada. They got to be thinking about 3. Sharada down the lane. Back to Bentham. He parks. Stops. Pops the 3-pointer. Can't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound. Comes inside. Puts up the 2-pointer. Can't get it to fall. Hooker with the rebound. He lays it up and in. 1:23. The Sandman comes to the midcourt stripe, goes to Freddie, inside to the dangerous one. He throws it off somebody's leg, out of bounds. Northport wants timeout with 1:13 to go, a 12-point ball game. I don't know. It's been anything but pretty here in the fourth quarter. It looks like we might hang on, but Lord knows that we have not played a good fourth quarter here tonight.
What's the better?
1:13 though.
That clock's going slow, isn't it?
Yes, it is going very slow.
People leaving.
Well, with a 12-point ball game and a minute 13 to go, I'll tell you a little story here on tape about a game with Louisville Cardinals against South Carolina Gamecocks earlier this year in college. A minute 22 to go. Louisville trailed by 14 points. A minute 22, and they were down 14. A couple of three-pointers, a couple of technical fouls, and another three-point shot at the buzzer, and Louisville tied it up, won the game in double overtime. So with this three-point shot, nothing's safe here in basketball anymore. Nothing. Northport will inbounds underneath their bucket. They come out with their starting lineup. The Sandman inbounds to Cork. He hands it out to Pudger, to Freddie, top left, to the Sandman. He dribbles around there. He's fouled over there. Sandro will go to the line to shoot a 1-on-1. Sharda fouls out with his 5th personal foul. Sharda played a good floor game and did some pretty decent shooting. He had to put up some three-point shots there in the late going, so his percentage won't look good on the night, but really he controlled the ball game for as far as keeping McBain in it.
For the Comets, number 32, Larry Huntington, replaces Sharda.
Ludwig will replace Sharda. Sandro will go to the line and shoot a 1-on-1 with a minute 3 goal. Minute and 3. First one's up and good. Couple of dribbles. Second one's up, won't go. Hooker with the rebound. 13-point ball game, 1 minute to go. Bentham across the timeline. He works outside to Kuiper. Back to Bentham. He lets loose with a long-range bomb. Can't get it to fall. And number 40 with the foul in there. Freddie Thomas looks over to that student body, gives them a little whoop 'em up, shake 'em up, lets them roll. We're on our way to Lansing Friday night, 8:15. 51 seconds. 51 seconds. Semifinalist. Dan Stowe with the rebound, dish it back out to Freddie. He wanted the shot, but decided to pull it back out. Brings it to Pudge. They go to the Sandman. He looks inside, dribbles right baseline, brings it back top, the key to the Pudger. Dan Stowe right baseline, he's fouled over there. He'll go to the line, shoot a 1-on-1, 37 seconds to go. Well, McBain is the defending Class D state champs. They had a 26-0 record. Freddie Thomas going out of the ball game. Good ball game for him tonight. Nice to see these kids advance down the line one more step. You know, when they came into the district, there were people that said this was the best Class D district in the state of Michigan, featuring Northport, Glen Lake, St. Francis, Leland, Sutton's Bay, and Lake Leelanau, St. Mary's. They said that if anybody could get out of this district alive, there was a good possibility they could go a ways. Well, here's the point. The Sandman with another block. The Sandman comes out of the pack with it. He's got Dan Stowe over here. It goes underneath to him. He puts it up. Bucket's good. He's fouled over there. 25 seconds to go.